Alright, I'm now back. Went ahead and took care of my dinner, got everybody fed. And let's see if I can get finish off my character. Alright, I gotta come over here and do this quest. I did go and check out Genshin. Looks like they have a 5-hour maintenance, so it's gonna take forever to get that going. Hopefully Andy will let me know when Genshin gets up. Oh, don't get mad at me. It's fine. You'll completely survive. Windows is getting mad about color settings. That's all they ever do is complain about color settings. Get that over there. Move that over there. So I can see stuff. If it lets me. Yeah, there it goes. Alright. I gotta talk to somebody here. Is he over here? No. That thing. I gotta talk to that. I don't want to talk to that. I want to talk to him. Alright. You don't have to play. Turn off. Already got enough streaming going. Kind of hope this isn't any of the important quest stuff. I'm barely paying attention to it. Ugh. I do kind of hate that. Doesn't seem like it's anything important right now. The major stories tend to be voiced, so... Alrighty. Where am I going? I'm going this way. Slay Debitage. My chocobo. Is he following me? Of course he's not. Come on, big guy. Alright, that's one. That's two. I don't care about you. Nope, don't care about you. There's one. Ugh. Since when did it stop doing that? That's annoying. Probably never did that. I just want it to do that. Alright, that takes care of that. Alright, where's my turn in? Go back to the go thing. I would love to know why we're trying to make one of these things work. But I'm sure they probably already discussed that. I still don't think those are gnomes. Looks more like a golem to me. But hey, what do I know? Have Nymphilia? Pray for it. Nymphilia is awesome. Make her do anything. Please, jerk. What a name. I know, it's Jarek. Alright. And what do you want me to do? He probably already does regret it. Hey, YP. Yeah, everybody was going nuts about that stuff in the last couple weeks. Did you want to dislike me? That's fine. I understand. I'd appreciate it if you didn't, though. I mean, that probably makes it a little bit harder for me to get this thing going. I went and watched Andrew's 86 video on the whole gatekeeping thing. I was, yeah, who was it that oh, Yahoo randomly pops up and says Transformers is a good a good mecha. That's about as mecha as you can get, honestly.
彼女は自分が掘りに行くって名乗り出た。けど、何せ歴史ある鉱山だ。力のある石となると掘り尽くされてて簡単には見つからない。それで彼女が坑道の奥深くに潜っていった。
What's the point? I appreciate it. I've always been mixed on dislike, but at least with the disc-like thing, you had the ability to put your opinion out without actually having to say something. You could just say, I don't like this. And so I do agree. I do understand it. Unfortunately, because of the way the world is right now, taking away people's voices is par for the course, so. Yeah, I don't know if I would call them a natural monopoly, but they are definitely a monopoly. Yeah. That is for a fact. The frustrating thing is there's a lot of people who think that they're doing the right thing. And that you can't argue that point with them. And it's really frustrating. They're exactly the thing that they dislike the most. And yet you will, unfortunately, until they wake up to that, never going to explain it to them. That might very well be what it is, or it might be something else. I'll just leave that to the imagination. Probably about as much as you're going to get out of me for right now. I'm an anime podcast. Remember that, man.
何せ俺は身寄りのない孤児だったからな。家族ってものの加減がわからない。俺を拾ってくれた恩師は立派な人で、それを慕ってはいたさ。だが自分の手で守らなきゃならないようなものは何一つ持たないまま生きてきた。そんな時だ。俺の力不足で。
I kind of wish I was able to speak on those topics a little bit more. I do tend to dance around it a lot, but when it comes down to it, it's frustrating because I don't want to drag that stuff into this, but at the same time, it's so prevalent and it's invading literally everything that it's impossible not to. Because literally half of our audience is, I don't know how to put it. It's not that half of our audience is the opposing side. The problem is that while staying in the middle, you always end up opposing the other side. There's no middle ground anymore. It's impossible. And we've tried so hard to dance that line, and that it's almost impossible to say anything without going against somebody. Yeah, by the way, Andrew went and tried to fix everything for you.
まだ取り戻せるじゃないですか。そのために私はここに。
Yeah, I know that, but at the same time, it is going up on our playlist. So unless Andrew actually deletes this, they will have the ability to go back behind. If you pay close enough attention to the things that I say, you will kind of find out where I stand on things. But like I said, I try very hard to be kind of vague so that I don't push somebody away. Me saying natural monopoly should flat out tell you where I'm at. I don't stand on any particular side. I think that's an easier way of putting it. However, unfortunately, I'm being forced more and more onto a side that I don't want to be on, because I don't necessarily agree with that side either. Yes, there is a very loud side. And that's the frustrating part. Way the heck down here? Oh my gosh. Oh, by the way, Andrew, I don't know if you caught that, but they said something like 9 o'clock for for the server maintenance. I doubt they're gonna run that long, but if you poke in and they're on, let me know and I'll jump onto Genshin. What the heck is that? Some kind of super cactar? I have to speak to somebody. Yeah, like I said, it's infecting literally everything, and so it doesn't matter what you do anymore. It's all being affected by it, even in other countries. And I think that is becoming more and more obvious as time goes on. And that's what really sucks. I just hope that what's going on over here doesn't affect you as much. But yeah, it's affecting everybody, and I can only hope for the best for everybody. It is. That's what I mean. It's affecting everything. It's affected gaming. It's affected anime. I remember listening to a gal who was talking about how it's affected her freaking knitting club. I mean, it's just really, literally affecting everything. It's it. If people don't wake up and find a way to fix the problem, it's just going to keep getting worse. Really? There's a reason why I walked by you. Are you not picking it up? Oh, okay. And the reason why, the sad thing is the reason why is because the people who are doing this, let me try and say this as tactfully as possible, they truly and deep down believe that what they're doing is right. And you can't fix somebody's moral foundations is the problem. So whether you believe what they're doing is right or wrong, it doesn't matter. What they believe they're doing is right, and they're going to do it with every bit of who they are. Yeah. Ultimately, yes. It's a misconstrued idea of what is wrong with the world. So how do you fix that? I don't know. Yeah, how do you fix a moral foundational view of the world? All you can do is just mock it. And unfortunately, that's really what's happening is the people who are opposing it are pointing out its hypocrisies and its problems and its flaws. And that until they wake up to their own flaws, nothing will change. But people are waking up, so that is on the bright side. That I can say. It's slow, but it's happening. Am I going the wrong way? Watch me going the wrong way. I am way the wrong way. Okay. Darn it, YP. That's your fault. Made me go all the way out of the dungeon when I wasn't supposed to. So just for that, you get to watch me walk all the way back. Are you watching? Keep watching. I've got to walk all the way back. Just for you. It's almost like you wanted me to walk all the way back. Is that what it was? Were you doing that on purpose? You're not watching that. I went all the way into the middle of this dungeon just for a daggum gold coin. Seriously? How's it going, King? Hope you're doing well tonight. All right. Oh, now I've got to give the gold piece to him. Why does everybody want this stupid gold piece? Okie dokie. Can we move on now? Now I've got to go all the way back out of this dungeon. Why pee? Making me walk back and forth, back and forth. Hey, cat. If the servers come up, let me know. You know it's your fault. You went in there and talked to Square Enix and made this particular quest just to antagonize me someday. I know you were doing it. Is that what they said? So I'm not, so I can't blame them at all. I gotta blame you. You're as bad as Andrew. Andrew will do that kind of crazy stuff too. It was probably the wine cup was probably your fault too, huh? I don't know how much of the game story you know, so I'm just poking at you. Never played it? Alright. Yeah, there's a particular one of the parts that a wine cup is significant in, and it was a character that I really, really liked, and so I was not happy that they did that. Which Wine Cup's pretty easy to figure out what happened, but I'd rather not, even in case you ever decide to play. It's a great story. The story on this game is just fantastic. When you're actually paying attention to it. I don't know that streaming is necessarily good for this. I don't know why I'm using... I hope I'm doing the right thing. Okay. I guess I am. This is a game that's hard not to suggest. It's funny because I kind of suggest this one more than Genshin if you're ever just looking for a game. There's no because of it being an MMO, there's no real lack of content to do, and this is nowhere near as predatory as Genshin. By far. Ah, gotcha. That I can't fault you on that. Anime is can be full time as it stands, as far as hobbies are concerned. So. Cat, you can talk too. Poor Cat's busy a lot of times, so. I was actually wondering how you were doing today, Miss Cat. Ah, stupid thing. Stupid bat. I mean, really? I wonder if Cake's coming on today. Alright, now what? I'm going to inspect the rubble and slay the knocker, which was a rock worm or something. So I gotta go this way. That looks like a rubble, so we'll go with that. That's actually kind of anticlimactic. Anime 3 to 4 years ago. Don't do much of anything else for entertainment. Ain't nothing wrong with that, honestly. Yeah, anime is the best. Now, did you go off onto the manga and light novel, the source material stuff, or have you stuck pretty much to strictly anime? Because I know that we were talking about that bind that we were finding ourselves in recently, where we were, the more and more anime we've watched, the more and more we find ourselves in this issue of kind of wanting to go into source materials, but avoiding it mostly because of, like we said, time. All right. I mean, it might just be us that's getting that frustration, and it's mostly, I don't know if we really kind of talked about it, but the frustration is more in the fact that, because of the fact that we never, in a lot of cases, we never actually finish a storyline. So I agree on. Novels are now, them getting more and more into the audiobooks, which we end up talking about on the podcast today. There's a couple of stories that we're really excited about the idea of the light novels coming to audiobook. It's frustrating in the fact that we technically never actually finish a storyline, because we only get there up until a chapter close, and then they kind of just expect you to go into the light novel or the manga. So it is frustrating on that respect. And that's kind of the reason why because of how many anime we've consumed over time, it's like we've got all these stories that we've effectively only have like the first chapter. Now, granted, a lot of these stories will probably never be satisfying, mostly because probably the best parts of the story are in the first beginning, because that's for lack of a better term, the bait of getting you hooked into the story. So it'll never be satisfying, but it is kind of frustrating to never have a conclusion to certain stories. That's why I started reading the light novel for Mayu. Is I'm tired of waiting for that show. I want to get a conclusion to that story. At this point, it's obvious I'm never going to get another season 2 of Mayu. And Spice and Wolf is another one. It's obvious I'm never going to get another season of Spice and Wolf. So I am kind of glad of what we got today. Oh, another rubble. Yay. Stop making me wander around. Yeah, I was just curious when it comes down to it. I just was curious as to if you ever bumped into that same situation, or if it was just because of how long we've been watching anime. Yes, this is true, but kind of not the same in a lot of cases. I mean, there is there is some. I can't remember which one it was that I had read a spoiler for one, and it was like such a massive spoiler that I was like, no, I have got to go and read the manga. I need to know how we got from where I was at to where this is at. I suppose it was Bleach. I can't remember. Is it good? I don't need to know everything. I'm just curious. Because there's, as you'll hear in the podcast, there's something really cool coming out about that. And I will be consuming that soon. If it's good. If you say it's bad, then I'm going to be very disappointed. I know I'm going to be disappointed because it's not going to be done by Aoyuki, so... Biggest downside to what I'm excited about. I guess I could go out through the outside. Oh, get away from me. You're not a gnome. How many times do I have to remind you? Gnomes are teeny tiny little things. You are not a gnome. Oh, slime. Ah, dang. I forgot. My bad. Don't be excited. Do I think spider is better than slime? I'm gonna say no. I kind of like slime a bit better than spider, but you can't take away Aoyuki. Stupid gnome. You're not a gnome. I know, my joke is dead. I got it. I'll stop doing that. Probably not. That's Andrew's argument. Come on now. The other stuff is important, I'm sure. Well, we just haven't gotten to the point where that stuff is important. Trust the writer. Finally. Longest quest ever.
Genshin 世界のミーフィリアはもともと採掘士として稼いでいたんだ。彼女が事故で父を失って以来、フラミンさんに
Now, this is an interesting thought. At some point, with the way things are going, I'm glad that we're getting some very, very unique isekais. But one of the frustrating things is at some point we're going to hit a plateau where everything that it's going to be really hard to find really, really good isekais at some point, and that's a scary thought. I can only hope that we just keep getting unique takes on the isekai. Yes and no. Yes, we have a glut of them, but I don't necessarily think that. I guess, yeah, you could say that people will get tired of them. That's true. I mean, I think people were tired of them a long time ago, but our argument has always been, it's not so much that they're stop looking at what they're doing the same and start looking at what they're doing different. And that's why we've had such a fantastic time enjoying all of these different shows. Because we didn't go down the same path as everybody else of, oh, well, isekai, therefore, equals bad. It's funny because technically I'm getting more and more excited about the isekai genre. What scares me is that how many times can this happen before they run the well dry? All of these really fantastic shows that are coming out, and at some point, they're going to run out of stuff.
だが崩落のせいで帰ることができなくなった。おそらくその言葉を刻んで息絶えたんだろう。いつかマグヌスが見つけると信じて。それを岩虫のやつが先に持ってっちまったんだ。ああ、まったくなんてこった。あんたらが埋もれてた運命を掘り当てたんだよ。この場所にもまだこんな思いが残ってたんだな。
Uh-oh. Poor Andrew. You messed him up, YP. That's your fault. We did somebody asked us that, and I don't remember which genre I was saying at the time that I thought it felt like they were going to do. I think it was mecha, and I think that's still a thing. It still feels like mecha is something that seems to be gaining steam. Well, before I was making a joke. Now that actually is your fault. Okay, where are we going now? Back to town. Is there a... There was a teleporter there. Yay. Yeah, you don't have to take full responsibility on that one. Andrew felt that it was more his fault. But I don't think that the fault goes with him either. I think that's a technology is annoying sometimes thing. I don't disagree with his argument. I actually kind of felt the same way. And what is the point in dealing with something that you don't really have to? Yes, the argument could be made for the forums, but on the front side, we don't have anything that takes your personal information. It doesn't really make a lot of sense to force us and punish us for something that it's just an archive. I'm currently playing Final Fantasy right now. The servers for Genshin are down, and this is the other game that I was planning on playing tonight. But welcome to the stream. Hey, I don't have control over that monopoly. Come on now. This is true. When Endwalker comes out, we'll probably be streaming this a lot more. Granted, I will be awful far behind Andrew. Andrew's a lot farther along. I think he mentioned that he has a few main storyline quests to do to finish off Shadowbringer, but I'm as you can tell, I'm not even close to finishing up getting to 80. So, yeah. I'm way far behind. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. Are you sure you should be doing that? I mean, I'm all for listening to me, but I don't want to be too distracting now. Exams are important, I'm pretty sure. Affiliate, it's okay. You can be a burden. We accept you as a burden. We like you being a burden. We want to do this. Are you still stuck on Thancred? Well, hopefully I'm entertaining and not distracting. It's more of a chill thing anyway, so. Do I? Yeah, heck yeah. I thought I was talking about that earlier. Oh, I take that back. I know what you're talking about. You can go back and check the review. I want to say that I was middle of the road on that one. that was a long time ago. I think I was pretty much warm on it, but it wasn't my favorite. It really wasn't. But yeah, the teacher, the blonde teacher was hilarious. I will give that all the credit in the world. I loved the teacher. Yeah, I don't think that there was a lot of people who liked us that particular season because I don't think we weren't as enthralled with it as everybody else was. Yeah, definitely OP.
そうかもな。
You're such a jerk, Thancred.
今回は彼らについていかなかったのか。まあな。大森林で大まかな具合は把握した。それに
That was perfect.
あんな場所に同行するのはごめんだ。だから寝ていた。眠りはいいぞ。実に快適な時間のやり過ごし方だ。ラハブレアのじいさんなんかはコロコロ体を変えて働き続けてたが、あれじゃ擦り切れるってものだ。気力も記憶も願望さえ。お前こそ一体いつ眠ってるんだ？どこかで存分に寝だめでもしたかね？やっぱり嫌われているらしい。それほどアシエンを警戒しておきながら、私が連中に接触したとき、なぜ警告の一つも挟まなかった？彼女という英雄は兵器ではないからな。相手の事情を知ろうともせず戦うこと、よしとはしまい。ほう、よくご存知で。まるで窮地のような言い方じゃないか。不思議なものだな、水晶校。お前は一体何なんだ？私は原初世界においてこの塔を作った国、アラグ帝国の建国と繁栄にも一役買った。だからこそわかる。お前が使った英雄の召喚術は塔に備わっていた機能ではない。それどころか、肉体を捨てさせずに人を別世界に招くなど、アシエンですら成し得ていない技だぞ。そうか、お前はアラグ。 ならばこう答えよう。私はお前たちが翻弄してきたんだ。人の歴史、人の執念によって導かれた大校舎だ。クリスタルタワー、時の翼、彼方より来たりし者による次元を超えた事象観測、そしてそれらを目にすることになる天才たちが生涯をかけて残したひらめき。私は全ての思いと奇跡を託されてここに立つ。運命に反逆せんとするために。
早く役目を遂げたいものだな。お互い。
ああ、まったくだ。
Do I like waifus? I love waifus. I'd have to agree with Andrew. I'm a little bit not sure what you're meaning there. You like... I think we are all real-world characters. Do I like Honkai Impact? I tried it for a little bit. I do think it has some interesting things about it. I of course love the characters. I'm not. I have spent the last month just going in there and just logging in and getting the things, which is what I end up doing with a lot of gacha games. Is I end up getting bored of the game and then just logging in and doing the daily stuff. And so I'm frustrated on that, but it's more of a time thing. I'm not bored of it per se yet. I haven't gotten far enough into it to be bored of it. You mean, oh, live action. You mean live action films? Characters like that? So Supergirl or Wonder Woman and stuff like that. What's up?
OBS.
OBS? I think it was OBS, wasn't it?
Should like
was
bad peeking.
I'm peeking.
Oh, peeking bad.
Well, I'm technically right up on it, I guess. I can pull it back.
Or 9 dB.
I can pull it back.
Huh?
I'm right up on top of the mic, so it's probably more that. How much more?
I don't know. Talk on the microphone.
Hello. I don't hear. Yeah. Okay. So your thing is more just live action. I got you. I can understand that. Andrew's pointing out that I'm a little loud, so he's kind of lowering me or having me lower myself down a little bit. Do I have a Discord? Yes, we have a Discord server. It is technically not out in the open right now. Sooner or later we will. Am I still feeling loud?
Doesn't sound like it's peaking anymore.
Okay.
I mean, you could probably bring it up a little bit. Put it like 8. There you go. I'll try it.
All right. Yeah. Animation in live action kind of sucks.
That sounds fine.
Okay, cool. Andrew has given me sound of approval of sound. Yeah, we know. We're going to. I only opened up the Discord server strictly for the. We were discussing the idea of how we could possibly integrate it into the website, but we never could find a way to just kind of plug it into the website because we didn't want to. Like I said, we didn't want to. When people were asking earlier, why didn't we use Discord? We already had the forums built. We had we were kicking around the idea of how could we kind of transfer the forums over to a Discord server, or how we could do that, or could we just plug in the Discord into the forums? Neither of those options were really available at the time, so it just kind of, we tested it, learned how Discord works, and it just kind of has sat there since, mostly because like I had mentioned earlier, because of certain things that I had done, I had accidentally split the community, and there was drama involved. Doesn't matter anymore, it's all done and over with. But from that point on, I kind of swore that I would never do anything like that again. So that's pretty much the story behind the Discord server. Yes, there is one. It's technically not available for general use. Exactly. That's the main problem, is it's a chat, it's not a forum. No, that one actually is my fault. I will take the blame on that one. Andrew warned me, but he didn't say no, and I took it upon myself to try it and see if I could do it. It was fun for a while, but it, like I said, it caused a split in the community and drama ensued. That was that was kind of the thing, is trying to figure out a way to get both of them into the forums at the same time. I haven't found a way to do it, and it's a project that kind of went to the wayside. My projects don't always work out very well. I try things, have fun, goof off for a little while, and then kind of drop them. I tried to do a Otaku Spirit Radio. That didn't work out real well. What else have I tried to do? Tried to do a couple goofy things. Well, the main issue, and like you're saying, it's a chat, it's not a forum, and that's the main problem. Is that if you want to talk about anime, do you want to talk about it in a chat, or would you prefer it in a forum where you can post your thought and then have somebody reply to that thought? If you do a chat and somebody decides to randomly do a spam of some sort, your thought on whatever it is going to go away. Yeah, on Discord you can go back pretty far, but is it really worth it? Do you want to go back 4 days worth to find out John's feelings on a particular show? Andrew is technically working on it right now. The reason why he's not streaming tonight, or why he doesn't stream on Tuesday nights, is mostly because of that. No one scrolls back on Discord. There you go. See, that's the thing. Is with the forums, I can. Granted, you're probably not going to do this. That's not the point. We have a structured system where we could say the community wants to talk about. There's people's thoughts on Assassination Classroom still on our forums, so you could technically. I can go into our forums and I can search Assassination Classroom and I can find out what everybody wanted to talk about on that one. Let's see here. Oh, somebody's notifying me. Squid Girl, gotcha. Assassination. Well, I just can't spell. That's the problem. Yeah, I can't spell. And you're right. If you want to chat, you can go to chat and all that. I'm not arguing that point. My point is that the way we had it set up was more for a giving people a system of talking about certain shows, and Discord is not good for that at all. It really is not. It's yes, there's a you can set up channels. However, do you really want a channel for every show? It's just not viable. Yeah, we have a section for gaming. Yeah, like I said, I'm not arguing. Discord's a great service. It doesn't have good integration into the way we have it set up. We did research it. It wasn't a matter of not wanting to have it in our system. That's why I do technically have a Discord server out there. It's on my phone right now. Okay. There's a bridge over here somewhere. Here it is. Have I ever broke in a game? You're going to have to clarify. That one's a little bit confusing as well. I love crafting. If that's what you're talking about, yeah, I really do like crafting. I haven't done it in a long time, like Ender said. Unfortunate. Oh yay! Do we have one of those things? It should be fun. Yep. So like play the gacha on if we're talking about gacha, yes and no. I avoid running out of money as much as I can. So I only go for pity. I've only done hard pity, like I mentioned earlier, probably 3 times on Genshin. And Genshin's really the only one that I've done that I've really honestly paid into. I avoided doing gacha as long as possible, mostly because I knew that once I started gacha, I would not be able to stop it. Yeah, Andrew, poor Andrew has experienced that a few more times than I have. I have not actually tried it, so.
行き先はハイとナバスアレン、アムマリク新宮殿前だ。ゲートの向こう側は線路の整備ができてねえからな。いざとなったら途中から足を使ってくれ。それじゃ良い旅を。
This is a fun event. I think he's probably exaggerating on that one. Nothing about this seems like it's going to be fun. That scares me even more, Andrew.
よし、仕掛けも問題なさそうだ。あれはランジート。
Oh yay. Now I know why it's gonna be fun. It's one of those solo boss fights. Had that in Stormblood. And I'm probably going to end up at some point looking up how I'm going to have to beat this guy because he's going to be a pain in the butt.
我には奈落すら生ぬるい。あの程度愚末をもってすれば何とでもなるが、むしろ驚きを禁じ得ないのは我の方よ。東の騒ぎを陽動と見て単身こちらに回ったが、よもや貴様らがかかろうとは。無様よな、反逆者ども。我が主に従っていたならかように血を這うこともなかった。おお、ミンフィリア、哀れな娘よ。お前はそのまま待て。すぐにネズミどもを始末してくれよ。
ダメです。そんなこと。
なぜだ。かつて我は拾うたびにお前を育て、共に戦場に立ち、何百何千もの罪食いをほふった。されど
I actually think so.
お前は幾度も幾度も
A couple, as a matter of fact.
この薄汚いネズミ
Yeah, but at the same time, it also depends on what you consider an anime as well. So
ことを迫り、混迷の世に招き入れようとしている。惑わされてはならぬ。ならぬぞ。
only one of them can truly be considered an anime, though.
空に解き放てるのは我が主バウスリーのみ。
いえ、私はそんな風に救ってもらいたいわけじゃない。今だって痛くて辛くてとても苦しい。それでもこれはここまで旅してこられた証です。皆さんからかけてもらった言葉を覚えています。
Yeah, that's why I was also mentioning it also depends on what you consider anime, because
思い出があるからこそ苦しいのだとしても
Advent Children
なかったことになんて
and the other one, they're technically CG, but they're technically
伝えたいんです。
that's technically animated.
大好きだと、ありがとうと。私のこの命全部で。
Spirits Within, is that the other one?
だからあなたの手は取りません。そこを通してください。
Yeah, there was the true anime was way back
反
then.
逆者どもに染められおって死を気が必要か。
Was it? Are you sure? へへ
伝えようとしてくれた気持ちは痛いほどよく分かってる。言葉で示せずすまなかった。
I mean, I would have gone with you. if you had asked me several years ago, I would have thought, because I thought that Final Fantasy was made in the USA, so I would have went with you when if you had told me back then. But now because Square Enix is technically a Japanese company, I mean, unless they outsourced it, which would make sense. That's why it's the one non-Final Fantasy, so it is the least Final Fantasy.
そいつを頼んだ。必ずミンフィリアの元まで届けてやってくれ。
Mm-hmm. Imoto Musume.
打ち破れると思うなよ。
少子貴様のような未熟者があれの父など名乗るではないわ。
A better father than me. You guys are weird. You will not touch my little sister. I'm a better father than you. Come on now. Oh, I'm playing as dude. Oh my gosh, this is gonna suck. Oh, this is going to suck. My stuff is not set up for him. Oh.
さあ、行くぞ。
And if they start demanding that I dodge crap, this is gonna really suck even more. And there it is. I have Yes, I am clicking. Interesting is not quite the word. This is stupid. I mean, cool, I get to be Thancred for a little while, but seriously. And I'm almost dead. This is dumb. I don't even know how, because I can't unless I change it during that time frame before. Oh, I can change the Feel bad for me? Is that what that is? Go easy mode. Not very easy. I'll try it normal one more time, but I'm gonna see if I can change the buttons a little bit. You can skip all that crazy. Yeah, I don't have to sit through all that again. Why can't I change these? It is unlocked. You see the lock. It's right there. It's unlocked. Yeah, shift's not doing it either. Control and Alt. It's got to be this right here. That's the problem. Because this is a pet bar, if I remember right. Alright, let's see if this works. I'm just not a good clicker is the problem. I trained myself out of clicking long time ago. Does 1 through 9 not work? Yes and no, I guess. It's my these buttons right here are my bar 1. And so they're all jumbled up because I have them reset for other buttons. It's trying to use my first bar, and my first bar, the buttons are different than what the default UI wants. I take it back. This is worse than the Stormblood one. Yay. Come on. Is it? It doesn't seem like it to me, so I'll take your word for it. Oh, you became a Reaper. Right on. Oh, good. Probably never. Thancred seems to be hard-headed. Not quite sure what I'm supposed to do here. Put it on top of him, maybe? I don't know. This is fun. You gotta guess it, something. Oh. Genshin up yet? I seen that that dude was using Perfect Deception. I didn't see that I was supposed to use it. I missed it. And the answer to your question is yes, I have 1 through 5, but 1 through 5 is a whole bunch of buttons that I can't, that are for my character. See, this is 1 through 5 here. So their 1 through 5 is 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 is up here, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yes, the 1 through 3 will work, but these two won't, which I guess are cooldowns anyway. So I guess it might work. And I'm assuming perfect deception is this button right here, right? Because it looked like it was filled in with something when I was dead. Darn it. Ouch. Come on. Give me my heal button. Yay, let's get stupid on the dodges. Oh, no, you didn't. Shoot. No! Dang it.
まずいな。
Please hurry up so I can move on with my life. Of course. Okay, I guess we're doing this again. Oh, come on. Did I? I don't think I had much choice. Doesn't seem to be any escape, that's for sure. Has it? Please do something other than this. Yay. Basically, the point is I can't do that anymore. Okay, I guess we're going through the whole process of me dying this time again.
の娘は苦難の星のもとに生まれたのだ。苦しむぞ、これからも。
守っていくさ。あいつがそれを望む限り。
I'm bordering on the edge of not liking him right now. I did used to like him.
君がこの人生に与えてくれたものを旅しながら何度も思い返していた。
Think so?
たわいもない日常、過ぎていく日々。俺がそれを持て余している間に君はすっかり大きくなった。思い出は一つ一つが鮮明で、だからあの時の言葉もよく覚えている。もらった愛情を今度は誰かに分けに行くと、そう言って遠い世界に旅立っていった。
Yeah.
そんな優しい君の願いに
There's been a few that have
今度
passed a couple times.
気づかなければよかったのかもしれない。でも一度くらいはちゃんと叶えたいだろ。俺はお前のお兄さんなんだから。
I'm glad I could be your big brother.
ミンフィリア。
She does. She's went and headed in there a couple times. I'm assuming they probably all lose something, so I think that's kind of the implied bargain. I think they covered that in the one of the was it the summoner? Something like that. I don't know. It was real early in the stuff. There was somebody else that, if I remember right, we were dragging out of there.
その気配。
みんな逃げろ！光の反乱が来るぞ！
おい見ろ、宮殿の上誰かいるぞ。
ダメよ。あなたは力を使い果たしてはダメ。私の力とあなたの仲間たちの力、この場はそれで食い止めます。
どうしてだよ。俺だってこの世界を守る力になれるなら。
あなたはまだ消えるべきではないわ。いずれこの世界を本当の意味で救おうとした時、あなたはもう一度希望になる。
ミフィリア！
Nymphelia is so The time will come. It will be significant. Why I randomly thought of that, I don't know.
あなたが本当の。よく、本当によくここまで来てくれました。こうしてあなたたちに会えてとても嬉しい。私の魂をここまで抱いてきてくれた優しい子、あなたにずっと伝えたいと思っていたの。辛い宿命を背負わせてしまってごめんなさい。それでも投げ出さずに歩いてきてくれてありがとう。私はいつでも負けそうでした。私はみんなと一緒に全ての大罪食いを倒し、この世界を救いたいです。でも大罪食いは姿を隠している。光の巫女の力があればそれを突き止めることができるでしょうか。ええ、できるでしょう。強い光をたどって彼らの居場所を探し出せるわ。でも
あなたの予想する通り、それは本来の光の巫女の力があればの話。先へ進もうと思えば選ぶしかない。私たちは分岐点にたどり着いてしまったの。選ぶのはいつだって勇気がいる。でもあなたはそれをなせるだけの強さを大切な人たちからもらってきたのではないかしら。
100年前、この世界からは光の氾濫とともに多くが失われました。たくさんの命、豊かだったはずの大地、そして英雄と呼ばれる存在も。そんな世界で私は皆さんの背中を見ました。遥か遠くから来た英雄たちの背中を。一緒に旅をしてすぐ近くで。私はまだ未熟だけれど、許されるのならあの背中を追いかけてみたい。無謀だとしても、届かないかもしれなくても、もらった思いを、力を次の誰かに伝えられるようになりたい。それがつながってつながって、この世界でもいつかまた多くの英雄たちが果てない未来を目指すようになればいい。
素敵な夢。私もかつて願ったわ。ミンフィリアという存在を罪食いと戦う人々の灯火としてつないでゆく。それがいつか本当の救いに結びついてほしいと。あの願いはあなたが拾ってくれたのね。私はそれで十分胸を張ることができる。あなたがどれほどの力を手に入れたとしても、絶望は立ちふさがり、無力に苛まれるでしょう。それでも決して負けないで。私の心を分かってくれた優しくて愛しいあなた。
ありがとう、ミンフィリア。私を、人を信じ続けてくれて。
あなたにも心からの感謝を。その存在は私にとって混迷の闇を照らす暁そのものだった。覚えていて、英雄は一人ではないわ。二つの世界のあなたが手を取れば、運命はまた切り開かれる。
Alrighty. Uh-oh. Why is she dead? She's not Blondie no more. The heck? Who are you? Hey, I don't mind the fire kiss. Change your eyes too? I didn't get a chance to see the eyes. I'm just plain mad now. Nope, he can't. He's not allowed. No, the last time we went through this I Promise thing, I think something bad happened, didn't it? I learned not to trust you a long time ago. Alright, I've got to... Where's the next quest ending? Over here. Where the heck? Oh, okay, I guess that's the bridge right there. Probably just go ahead and cut it out right here. Alright guys, I'm gonna cut it off. I gotta get stuff together so I can go to bed. Y'all have a good night and take care.